you see Severino calling out the Blue Jays, and Smokes right there.
And Bryce Harper wants a piece of Hunter Strickland. Here they go. Strickland lands a punch. Harper lands a punch.
Behind him. He's charging the mound. Morgan's coming after him, and the Marlins are pummeling him. Oh, goodness.
Now he has something to say, and look out here.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to another episode of the Rush to Mound podcast. We got Jared here today. What's going on? Say hi, Jared.
Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
And we got a very special guest. We got Ajay Parcero, our guy from the 951. He plays for the Salem Kaiser Volcanoes. He played for the Philippines national team, and we're very excited to have him. Ajay, how you doing today?
Oh, good. I'm great. This is nice to be on here. It's pretty cool that you guys are doing this. These podcasts are always fun to listen to. You guys post them.
Yes,
We're
sir.
excited to get you on here. I was like getting the hometown guys on.
Oh yeah, dude. Hometown guys, this is where it's at. All the Valley kids. Damn, we're nasty, man. For all in the same high school, that would be insane.
I don't want Andre so bad, but it's kind of like in a situation where, like, bro, I don't want to get told no by him, so I'm kind of like my ego's in check a little bit. I was like, bro, if I hit up Andre and he's like, nah, bro, I can't do it, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, it's cool, dude, whatever.
Nah, that boy would be down for sure. Him and Keith, you should tell Keith to get on.
Yeah, I want to get Keith.
Dude, we want Marquise so bad. I have so many stories with that guy.
Yeah.
Ajay, let's get it started. I want you to explain your baseball journey, starting from the time you were a kid to where you are now, and how you got here.
For sure. All right. I started at T-ball, Valley-wide. I'm pretty sure everyone started at Valley-wide T-ball, yeah.
Yeah.
Went from there, I think it was, I don't know the rankings in Valley, but I think it probably stopped around Pinto.
Okay.
And it went up to Hemet Youth for Pinto through, what was it, Pony was the last one?
Yeah.
Hemet Youth and Pinto. I don't know what the Little League goes are, but I played through that in Pinto, and then we all went to high school and started hitting up travel ball. Then we had DeSoto was my first travel ball team. I think I was like Matt Wales and like some of the other kids from like Hemet Youth and stuff.
Yeah.
Then we went through Sabotage. I think around Sabotage arrows when Explosion baseball was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we never got around to playing each other. I think we had one tournament that we both got into, and then we never got around to playing each other then.
Yeah, I remember seeing like Soto and Sabotage stuff like that, but we didn't play you until high school.
Yeah, after that we got Hard Knocks travel ball. That was with Marquise, Bear, Andre came in a little bit. Cameron Leonard was playing with us for a little bit too. That was fun. Yeah, and then high school hit. We all separated, went to high school. Me and Bear went to San Jacinto, and I think Bear stayed there for like freshman year, and then he went up to West Valley, and then through high school baseball, I think we just all played each other.
Yeah,
that's it. You guys were on Takowitz, and then we had a couple guys. We all knew each other through the Valley, just 4 schools.
I like how we all knew each other when we played baseball, but it also made it that much worse when like one of us would get the best stuff. Bro, like I don't want to lose to those guys, and then it would always like one person would get one another. It's like, damn, like you never wanted.
Facts, and then we just go back on the social media, and it would be like each other's posts and be like, we got each other that time, this and that.
Yeah, it was always cool.
Who was Vicky? Help me out. Who was the lefty? I know you know AJ, the lefty for Citrus Hill.
Lefty.
Kind of a little bit.
Gabe? No, not Gabe.
Anyways, as long as you kind of know who I'm talking about, that dude posted
Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar. That dude posted a video of him taking me off the wall, and I remember commenting on it, like, "Damn, that was actually pretty solid." Like the camera angle he got too, bro. It was nice, and I'm like, "Damn, of course I'm the one pitching." But
yeah, I remember
everyone would just post like videos of like someone getting another guy, and it's like, "Damn, bro!" Like on the socials is crazy, but I mean, it was
on the socials. Yeah, that was fun back then.
It was never disrespect enough to like tag the person that you took deep though.
No,
Could you imagine if he tagged you in that? Like it's like Oscar tagged you in a reel, and you click on it, and it's just him like pimping the shit out of you.
Bro, that would destroy me. I would have to like change socials, delete the account, and be like, "We're starting brand new." Anyway, I want to get into why catching. Is catching something that you were kind of put into by either your coaches or your parents, or was that a position that you knew right away? Like, yo, catching's hard, bro. I want to be a catcher.
Yeah, why catching? I mean, I started off as a third baseman, like playing outfield, running the simple grab balls and shit like that. And then no one wanted to put the gear on. And then I was just like, I'll just throw it on. I'm gonna get back there. Pretty much always liked throwing people out. My blocking came like a long time ago. I still was little. I didn't know. I was still kind of afraid of the ball, even though I had the chest protector on. But I just loved throwing people out. So it was always fun. It
That
was
is
always
one of the
yeah.
hardest things to do, bro, is when you just like gun someone and the ball's there and they're barely even starting to slide. You're like, nasty, brother. I'm different.
Yeah, I always like that.
The thing with me too, I used to catch before my knees, bro. When I would catch, my knees would hurt so bad
Oh,
after.
bro.
And then
Hmm.
I developed something called Slaughter, and I'm not gonna bore everyone here explaining what that is. Basically, I just had knee pain, so I had to cut it out. Did you ever have like knee pains or injuries that you hurt with a catcher, or was it kind of other than like your occasional foul ball or something like that?
The good thing with the catching, when I was little, my dad made me wear knee savers. So
Mm,
that I feel like that now would helped me for sure save my knees. Because I hated the look when I was smaller. I was like, Dad, these guys aren't wearing it. Like, guys in the bigs aren't wearing it. And he's like,
Yeah.
no, son. Like, you're little. Like this and that. Like, you're gonna wear these if you're not. If you're not gonna wear them, you're not catching. So through there, I was like, all right, the knee savers are right then. Looking back at it, saved me for sure now.
That's when I
dang.
stopped catching was when the knee savers got like when people start laughing at you for wearing them. That's when I
Exactly,
stopped
dude.
catching because I was like, I'm not
I,
doing this, dude. My
yeah.
legs, and I was lefty, so it was about the time where that was like not gonna happen anyways.
Lefty catcher would be the first one, no? Come
Shit
on
was
now.
fun though. I get what you're saying though. It
Yeah.
was fun to throw people out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
Pretty much is that.
shout out Pops. He really knew what he was doing back then. Because realistically, I was the same, bro. It didn't look cool. You had the
You
chunky
did it.
saver in the back. You kind of looked dopey,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
But like you
For real.
said, you can still catch now because your knees ain't hurting. My shit was
Hmm.
chalk, brother. I was done for.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
you mentioned travel ball, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Travel.
with travel ball, in my opinion, travel ball kind of was more fun than high school at some points, just because like,
Hmm. It
bro,
was.
going state to state, especially with guys that you know love baseball just as much as you, that you're willing to give up your summers to go play. Was there a team that you kind of like, no matter what, regardless of how long you guys played with each other or how long it all went, you knew like, oh, these are my guys. Like I'm gonna keep up
Oh,
with
for
these dudes.
sure. Oh, for sure.
What team?
Probably like what team? I mean, mostly all the guys from Soto and like Sabotage all kind of stick together, but like
Yeah.
probably 80%, 90% of those guys I still follow on social media to this day.
Mm.
And it's been, bro, like 10 plus years and everything like that. So it was just baseball, really. It always, yeah, traveling, get you to know people, know new people, and you just get all these new friendships out of nowhere. It's crazy.
I had a coach tell me one time, he goes, you guys are not going to have friends that came from high school or even friends that you go to college with. Those guys won't stay your friends until like a couple of years after. And I just remember thinking to myself, like, I don't know, bro, because my baseball guys, I feel like I'm going to be 45 still.
I know
Hey,
exactly. I remember we were all in the
Facts.
same room.
Facts.
It was you, me, Caleb Clayton, and he was like, "You guys aren't gonna be friends for like years after college." And I remember laughing about it. I was like, "Bullshit."
bet.
Yeah, look at you guys now. Exactly.
Yeah.
Baseball, really. I mean, most of my friendships nowadays started off of baseball, to be honest. And I'm really thankful for that. I mean, that's it. It's pretty dope.
I didn't even really have much of a like in high school. Did you like branch out? Did you have a lot of friends that weren't on the baseball team? Because I feel like me, like my clique was like baseball, and I didn't really have, I didn't really know many. I knew people's names and stuff from classes and stuff, but I feel like I wasn't like in the party scene with them and hanging out outside
Yeah,
of school.
yeah, pretty much same with me. I mean, I always stuck with the baseball guys. I was always as a freshman, I always was on like varsity type, whatever you want to call it. So I was always with the older heads. So I stuck with them, knew their roots. Some of those guys were going like D1. A couple of them go to college. So I was like, that's where I wanted to go. So stick around with these guys, see what's up.
That's good.
So it was cool.
Stop
Yeah.
capping, AJ. You were popular, bro. Stop capping.
I mean, I'm not popular like that. I mean, we got invited because we were just on the baseball team, but that was it.
Yeah,
Bro,
you weren't seeking it, but you
Yeah.
had some aura.
Yeah.
bro,
I mean,
When SJ would have to come play, I talk with I had people. I'd be like, "Oh, like AJ's on SJ, right? He's coming to go play." I was like, "Yo, y'all don't give a damn about baseball now. All of a sudden, play. We got
quit it. No, dude. Well, I could say vice versa about you guys. All the guys we know, like, oh, that's a the Jared on that team. Oh, you got fucking all those guys on the team. You know what I'm saying? Brandon, like, called you D1 Diggs back then. That was dope. That was funny too. All right.
I feel
Okay.
like, yeah, I made that joke like one time on like JV or whatever, and people like stuck with it for a little bit as like a joke.
Yeah, that
And I
was
was like,
crazy. I remember that one. I mean, we all had little nicknames for each other too as well. It was cool.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to say my nicknames because they were my nicknames all came from like upperclassmen when I was coming as a
yeah,
freshman. I was like,
nerd.
dude, little chunky nerd, and they were like, look at this guy. I was
Ah,
like, they would always tell me, weren't you supposed to go to SJ? Weren't you supposed to go to SJ? And I was like, no, I'm a Titan.
yeah. Tight. What's funny, I was supposed to be at Taco's, man, instead of
Bro.
SJ, but
That would have gone crazy.
Zepic, yeah, Zepic, he heard before, like, I was going into, like, my freshman year, he shut down my transcripts, like, my, like, inter-district, like, well, I don't know what you call it. Like,
Yeah,
he shut it down so where I was only supposed to go to San Jacinto, like, SJ,
because you live in
and
the
I
same
couldn't go to
neighborhood.
Taco's.
You or wait, at least in high
Yep.
school, I don't know if you're still out there, but you live in the same neighborhood as a couple guys that we had at Talkwoods.
Yeah, bro, I was right on the cusp. Like, I could
Yeah,
have literally, it was actually closer to go Taco's than to go to San Jacinto for me, man.
yeah, yeah. That
Bro,
would have gone crazy.
Yeah,
if we had
I was
your
butthurt too because Tacoits ended up winning. What was it? CIF. What was which year
17.
was it? I don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
17.
17.
Yeah, that's crazy.
bro, if
Like,
we had your bat in our lineup, that was the thing. We would win games. We would like 3-1. Like, bro,
Yeah,
we could not score runs.
yeah, I loved playing on Tacoits too. Tacoits had its field, probably Tacoits to the fields out of the valley. The four of them was probably the best one, to be honest.
Except when it rained, bro, our field would be underwater whenever it rained. That
dude, that new coach is taking care of it too. Like they got brand new turf in all the batting cages. Like
Oh
the field's
damn.
like laser leveled now. The outfield
Sheesh.
walls all like windscreened. Like he takes care of it now.
Are they a
So
powerhouse school? Are they doing good?
good pitching. I'm coaching over there now. We got
Oh yeah,
some
you
good
are
pitching.
coach there.
We got some good pitching. We got some good bats. We'll see how it goes. I just haven't like this is the thing is my first year over there coaching with them, so like I don't really
Yeah.
know what the competition level looks like anymore. Like we'll go into like a random Saturday, but our pitchers are only going one inning right now. So like we haven't developed roles, identities. Like we're just these games are like 2-1, 1-2. Like it's the same
Mm,
thing as when we were there. But
yeah.
we'll see once they start branching out and going CGs and stuff.
Yeah, getting the pitchers throwing them longer, 5 innings or so.
Yeah.
So now that we broke into the hitting conversation a little bit, I want to talk about your swing. So for me, I
Bet.
was telling Vicky before you had hopped on that I had a certain person in mind when I first saw you hitting. I was like, damn, that dude looks exactly like this person hitting. Before I say who it is, do you have a person that you kind of modeled your swing after, or was it kind of a thing where you just picked up the bat and how you swung was how you swung?
Um, Back then I always liked the high leg kick. So like Batista, his kick was pretty gnarly. I mean, he was the only guy that I really tried to copy his leg kick, but like my hands were just naturally how they were. I was
So
like,
what I was telling Nikki, bro, being a Dodger fan, you look exactly like Hanley Ramirez when you hit.
oh, bro, I loved Hanley Ramirez's swing. So
Bro,
yeah, that leg kick right there and how he that rubber band effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it. That's what
that
I'm
As soon
talking
as he
about.
said that, I was like, oh shit.
it was
Yeah.
always big leg kick, hands were kind of low but super tucked in, and then you would just
Hmm.
torque on the ball. And I'm like, bro, that's Hanley Ramirez's swing. Like every time I would see you hit, I was like, all right, well, I know not where to pitch you because if I leave it anywhere in like sweet spot, I'll never see that ball ever again. So
No, yeah, Hanley is probably one of the guys I did watch his swing for a couple times, like on the YouTube back then. It's like, oh, that's that swing right there.
Got to replicate.
Yeah.
this this is kind of a throwback, and if you guys don't even know what I'm talking about, I don't blame you. But Dixon might. Do you remember that playoff game with Hanley Ramirez when they were playing the Cardinals and he wore one right in the ribs?
Oh yeah. He got out of the game. He
Yeah.
was injured.
Yeah, and
Missed
he
the
was
rest of
just
the
he didn't
playoffs.
even get away out of it, right? He just like backed up like this and just nailed him. Yeah, I know what
Did
you're
he
talking
miss
Bro,
the
about.
rest of the playoffs?
yes. As a kid seeing that, I thought to myself, if I'm ever hit that hard right there, bro, that might be the end of my baseball career. Bro, that has to be the most devastating spot to get hit in.
Yeah. Dude, mine though for that,
Oh, for
like where
sure.
it's like traumatizing as a kid to see. I remember my eighth grade year, I went and watched the spring break tournament at Talkwitz. And it was down at the JV field, and Ben Moreno, who was like our quarterback, he was pitching in Talkwitz. They were playing. That was back when still the spring break tournament. They played on both fields. So Talkwitz was down playing on JV, and Ben Moreno was pitching, and I remember like sitting in the stands watching, and he took a comebacker off the dome and was like
Oh,
unconscious, like was
that's
out, and they had to get the ambulance in, and he was concussed, and like blah blah blah. And I remember like especially like as like a pitcher, and I was like, that's my biggest fear.
oh
And like it never happened. I wore one off the shin one time. I think I got hit like in the thigh, but never anything like chest high or above. Thankfully, a couple of them were like I got out of the way and stuff like that, but nothing ever made contact. But that was always my biggest fear, dude.
AJ,
yeah.
could you imagine a little 14-year-old Dixon seeing that and just be like,
Yeah, exactly,
He
man. I
literally had
couldn't
to
even
stop the
imagine
game.
myself. Dude, ambulance coming in, just not
Yeah,
passed out on the mounds. Crazy.
he got carted off.
Yeah, that's gnarly, man.
it's not funny, bro, but it's funny just like the situation you put. You're like a little kid watching.
Yeah. No, he played the next weekend. I think. I think he was back immediately. But just seeing that in live time was like, holy shit.
Yeah, he
And he was a
definitely woke
quarterback, so
up.
I don't think that was his first concussion.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, football is gnarly too. If you talk about football, like, all right, if I had to choose between a professional contract between football and baseball, I'd pick baseball because
Yeah.
I ain't lasting like 2 seasons and getting concussed like that, man.
That's where Kyler Murray was. Yeah. If Kyler Murray got drafted by any other team other than the A's, I think he picks baseball.
Dude, yeah,
The only thing that I see why football players and all that see baseball is kind of like, bro, I can't do that. Is that you are literally playing majority of the year and you're on the road traveling, doing it
yeah,
all. Some people just can't handle that. Some people don't love their sport enough to be able to commit to it like that. So that's
I
the
think
only.
it's more like with, I guess, like in Kyler Murray's, right? If you get drafted in baseball in the first round and you get drafted in football in the first round, NFL, you're playing immediately the next year. That's like guaranteed money. You're already going to debut. Like
yeah,
baseball, you have to like get drafted. And how many first round guys like never debut? You know, like where it's
yeah,
like,
dude.
so it's like if you have both of those, like, hey, it's the first round in both, like maybe you go football, but like definitely if you can tell me like, oh, hey, I can look back and tell you that if you pick baseball, you're guaranteed gonna debut and have the success that you would have in
Hmm.
football. I would take the baseball route. Absolutely.
Okay, yeah,
I
you
kind of
like that? Yeah, makes sense.
Sorry, AJ, I cut you off.
No, you're good. I don't know. I thought I lost connection for a second.
No, I see what you're saying, Dickie, because at the end of the day, if Kyler Murray gets drafted first round by the Yankees, do you think he's like, no, I'm gonna go play with the Cardinals, bro? Like, do you think he's making that decision that quickly? It's like
No.
Yankees.
Yeah, the
Like, what are we
Yankees,
talking
whole
about?
different branch.
You look at the A's, the fact that they don't spend money, and you go, no, I want to go play football,
Yeah,
make money now. Because if
Now,
he gets injured, whatever, a couple concussions, maybe he can still have time in the tank to go back and play baseball.
hey, you never know, brother. I think he's making the right decision, especially he's already signed his contract, like his extension with the Cardinals already.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Yeah.
he locked down.
I want to talk a little bit, and it's gonna go into your swing and also catching back and forth.
Hmm.
When it comes to like the swag of the game, obviously like the drippiest position you can play is catcher. Like you have all the gear to look the best. Is there essentials that you have? Like, bro, if I want to look good, play good, as Deion Sanders said, like what's an essential you gotta have when you're playing catcher?
You gotta have a sick ass glove for sure. That
Uh,
glove's always gonna be, the glove, and then whoever you play, say like you're in the bigs or anything, my sponsorship would be like a Jordan athlete. So like I think it's William Contreras. That his Jordan gear is sick. That Jordan
Yeah.
gear is nasty, man.
oh
I
yeah.
mean, and then yeah, I pretty much would be like I want to be a Jordan athlete for sure. Like any of the All Star gears played out. They got the Force gear coming up. That's what I'm rocking right now because the Force mask, the two piece is insane. I love the
Really?
Force mask. Yeah, the
I
Force
always
mask is
liked
great.
Yachty's Rawlings gear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that leather. That leather's clean. They don't the Yachty too with the gold patch right here. You can't beat that. Salvador got the platinum patch on his Rawlings gear. That shit's badass too. That's
I
sick.
also like too when they do the All Star games. I remember the one year Yachty had the all gold, like it almost looked like an Iron Man
Mm.
All Star game. That's
Yeah,
gold,
yeah.
bro.
I think that might have been the same year as Posey when he had the gold and black Under Armour gear. Like that,
Yep.
that was pretty sick too.
Catcher's
Hey,
got
hey,
drip.
we're cooking right now, baby, because
Yeah.
you're rolling right into another question I have. I'm sorry, Dickie, if I interrupted you, but we're talking about Buster Posey.
I love
My
Posey, man.
we don't really get to talk about like the insides of catching, like protecting the play, getting throws coming in from the outfield. What is your opinion on home plate collisions?
Oh man. So yeah, obviously if you don't know, you don't know. Like we obviously know, like they made that rule just for Buster Posey, like that Buster Posey rules. That's crazy. But like home plate collisions, I feel like they should have left them. But at the same time, like yeah, that injury is to having a Posey, that is gnarly. But like game time, ninth inning, tie game. Like if I'm on third and I'm like as a catcher, like I'm trying to knock that ball out of your hands and try to win this game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That would have been cool. But I get the fact of the injury prospect of like how that would become and like it would affect me as a catcher if someone tried to nose me over and I break my leg, like I'm out. So I
Yeah.
get that fact too.
That's the one where it's like it's fun to watch on YouTube, like watch all the collisions and stuff, but you're like, I hope I'm never a part of that.
Yeah.
I
Fact.
see it like it's very easy to make a decision based on the worst case scenario. And I think what we saw with Buster Posey was like, other than a guy maybe breaking his neck, which knock on wood, I don't wish that upon anyone.
No.
I
Yeah.
think they took that Buster Posey rule and they're in like worst case. They thought every collision after that was gonna be like Buster Posey's. When in
Mm-hmm.
reality it wasn't. Like that, bro. Sorry, let me learn English real quick. Bro broke both of his legs, dislocated an ankle. AJ, shut up, dude. Dislocated an ankle and like was paralyzed on the ground for like 30 minutes. I understand that's not what you want to have done to your catchers, but that's like the worst case scenario. And then they
Yeah,
made this
that
rule,
really was.
dude. They made this whole rule saying you can't cover the plate. You have to give up 50% of the plate to the runner. Like, dude, what happened to the
Mm-hmm.
nail in baseball, bro? What happened to wanting to win the game so bad that you're willing to run through a guy? I don't know. I miss it. I miss it
Yeah,
so
me
much.
too. Yeah, I miss it too at the same time.
I'm
Makes
glad
sense.
a catcher actually agrees with me because I feel like most catchers gonna be like, dude, like our job's already hard enough as it is. I'm wearing foul balls every other pitch. Like, let me not get
I
trucked at
mean,
home.
Yeah.
as a catcher, we already know that's what's going to happen at that. Like, that's our job. Like, at the foul balls, this and that. But like, as me, if someone's trying to mow me over and they just hit a brick wall against me, I think that would be so. That's just funny right there. Yeah,
Just
just
stand over him.
Oh yeah.
exactly. And just throw the ball out. It's like go back to the dugout.
Drop it, you're like, hold that. Just drop it on him.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I'm gonna switch up a little topic here, and I want to know how you got recruited by the Salem Kaiser Volcanoes, and describe what it was like winning the championship last year.
Okay, yeah. Last year, and then I started the year before. So, like 2023, I was just chilling at home, wondering what my next move would be. And then, like, their season started. They go through, I probably came in like the third week. So, I get a call their third week saying, from their coach, Tony Sarcato, saying, need a catcher, this and that. Mine's gone down already from a pulled hammy. How soon can you get out to Oregon? Like, man, I can get out there. Let me load up my truck. I'll be out there within 3 or 4 days. Went out there 3 or 4 days the first season. Got right into the starting role as a catcher. I kind of established myself pretty early, which was cool with my defense. So my throwing game was pretty locked down as soon as I got in. Threw out 2 runners my first game. My stick came around probably like the third game, but my defense is what kept me in that first year for sure.
Yeah.
And then going into last year, we won the championship. I ended up splitting time with this guy in Getty, but he was a Giant. He was drafted by Giants as a catcher. Like, got released from the Giants, so I didn't. He was affiliated. Like, I never had any affiliate under my belt, so I didn't mind. So that we split time, so that was cool. I picked his brain with it because he was up there. He's been there, this and that. So he gave me a lot of information, put into my game, helped me out. Throughout the whole, that championship team was just insane. Like, we started off hot and then we kind of went cold until like the last 3 weeks, and then we just turned it up and went like 12-0 last time.
Just got hot at the right time.
Yep, literally just the right time. Flew into first place, then easy way through playoffs because of the first place team, so we didn't have to do any like double dipping or anything. So just right into the championship pretty much, and it was smooth sailing from there. And we're just all hyped because we just came off that 12-0. So we had all the confidence in the world. No one was going to beat us for sure.
Just go hit up the bars after.
Oh man, we went home, showered up, and then hit Seattle, which is an hour away from Salem. But yeah, Salem's their scene out there is nothing crazy, like nothing compared to Seattle. So we all booked it, went to Seattle after, so it was smooth.
Dude, it
Me,
sounds
pretty
like
sick.
Salem would have lit life,
Uh,
nightlife.
at the same time, there wasn't really that much in Salem.
Nah,
Yeah, you just
yeah,
have
when you hear professional athletes talk about towns, they're always talking about Salem.
yeah.
Now,
Facts.
me and Dickie saw that big ass trophy you posted on Instagram, so I was like, "Dang, where do you go celebrate with a trophy like that?" But it's good to know that you boys had some fun after that.
Yeah. I mean, that trophy we were pouring beer all over it. We made our coach drink out of it. Like it was fun, man. It was a good time. Like these videos, I have a couple videos, man, but they're
Those are
crazy.
our times.
It was
Keep those.
clubhouse videos for sure.
Yeah. We will post
Hey,
on
we don't
social
need to
media.
bring those up, right?
Yeah. What are your goals for this upcoming season?
Man, I mean, I wouldn't mind going back to the Maverick League, but I'm really trying to get offered somewhere else in a different league. Like there's different leagues called USPBL, and that's out of Michigan. And then there's a Frontier League, which is just more. There's two teams in Canada, so they're pretty based out of. Well, I want to say the East Coast mostly though. And like same with the Pioneer League, that's more like East Coast teams. We got two of the Pioneer teams here, which is the Oakland Ballers, and then the YOLO High Wheelers, which they play out at UC Davis.
Which
Yo,
one is that? Is that one of the teams
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the that Sunday League umpire where his daughter plays on?
Bro, she played on the Ballers, so yeah, the Oakland Ballers.
Yeah.
She was with them. Yep. That's pretty funny. Small
Jared, did you
world
hear
right
about
there.
that? The girl that was playing in the Pioneer League.
no, not at all.
So there was like a girl. I don't know what position she was playing, but her dad was an umpire at one of mine, or he's a couple of games that
Yeah,
me and AJ were playing for Sunday League.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Or,
She was a pitcher. She was a pitcher.
Okay, that's pretty raw.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how hard she threw, but she actually tried out for the Philippine national team.
oh, for
She
real?
was at that tryout with me, and that was pretty cool.
Bro, if I hopped on the mound and she hopped on after me and her velo was even close to mine a little bit, bro, I would be sweating on the bench, just rubbing my face like, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't think she had any that like crazy like. I don't think she had a 90s ball, but like she was probably like around 80s, something like that. But
Shit,
like
son.
it's just the aspect of like them signing a female and like she's on the mound in like a professional game. And it's like you're in
Yeah,
the box, you're like, what the fuck? Like I'm
yeah.
about I need to get a hit or not. Like it's crazy.
I feel that, brother, but some days I didn't have a 90s ball either, so we're messing around with the same stuff. But
That's still cool for the game though. Like it's
Yeah, it is. It
opened
is
up
for sure.
avenues.
Yeah, it is.
hey, you boys mind if I throw a little game your way?
Yeah, I got you.
What is it? Let's get it.
So, with our guest AJ, we don't really give a damn if you follow MOB or not. We're still gonna throw these games at you. You
Okay.
got to do the best you can. But
All right.
I feel like you'll do good. You were obviously talking about past guys. Like, okay, he knows the game.
Okay. I know a little bit. Yeah, I know a little bit.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you guys guess the year based off basically season stat leaders.
All right. All right.
Give you the season stat leaders for the home runs, RBIs, wins, and the ERA for that season, and you have to tell me what year that was.
Okay. Yeah. I might be a little. He might get me on this one.
Hey, I'm not gonna screw you boys over though, because I ain't gonna go past the year 2000.
Yeah.
Every year that I'm
Babe Ruth, Ted.
Mickey Mantle.
yeah. So I have Cy Young with the ERA leader. All right. So here we go.
There we go.
Let's start you boys off right. This one's gonna be a little. You guys are gonna be mad at me, but there's a reason why. So the home run leader for this year was Ryan Howard. The RBI leader for this year was Ryan Howard. The wins leader for this year was Johan Santana, and the ERA leader was Johan Santana. Like I said, this isn't past the year 2000, so this is 2000 to present. What year was this? AJ,
2009.
you go first.
2009.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's my
I'm gonna
guess
go
right there.
2011.
Okay, so AJ gets that point. It was 2006.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
that was my second guess. I was thinking about
Hey, you
because I
say
was just playing
hey,
MLB the show, so I think that I got a Ryan Howard card, so I think I was around the 96 range.
bro, Ryan be disgusting, brother, in those games. In those like, early, like the 2K08s, oh my gosh, he was nasty. All right. So AJ gets 1 point. I got 5 of these, so let's see who has the best score after 5. So for
All
this
right.
one, home run leader was Barry Bonds. RBI leader was Sammy Sosa. Wins leader was Kurt Schilling. And your ERA leader was Randy Johnson. Dickie, go first.
04?
Okay.
Yeah, I was around the 04 range. So I'll just say 03.
AJ with another point. That's 2001.
Ooh,
What was
dang.
it?
2001.
Fuck.
So what's funny, Barry Bonds, so my head coach for the Salem Kaiser Volcanoes, Tony Torcato, he was a big leaguer and he was in Barry Bonds' hitting group back then. So that's pretty cool.
Could you imagine that, being able to see prime Barry Bonds hitting?
That's what I'm saying.
Just
Yeah.
peak Roy's, dude. Just
Yeah, I
I'm all
want to
for
hear
it,
that
dude.
barrel, bro. I want to like that
That's what I'm
listen
saying. No,
difference.
I need a shirt, dude, where it's like steroid enthusiast. It's like steroid save baseball.
There was a thing to
Facts.
someone said that they should have in the Hall of Fame the different size helmets that Barry Bonds went through over the years, like when he was with the Pirates as a rookie versus when he was breaking the home run records and how big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
man, that's funny. All right, next one. Okay, so the home run leader for this year was Mark Trumbo. RBI leader was Nolan Arenado. The wins leader was Rick Porcello, and your ERA leader was Kyle Hendricks.
Mm.
AJ,
All
you're
right.
first.
2010.
Okay.
Is this the year he took the MVP from Kemp? I feel like I can't ask that question.
Not answer that.
Let's go 14.
Dickie with a point. That was 26.
Oh, 16?
Yeah, so it actually wasn't. It was over 10 years ago, or it was like around 9 years ago, but it wasn't too long ago.
I thought Mike Trumbo was done playing before 15.
Bro, I feel like Mark Trumbo was like 2009 or something. Like it doesn't
I
feel
Yeah,
like.
that's what
remember
I'm saying.
because that was the year that Trumbo like lit up the home run derby, and then Braun was that the year that Braun took the MVP from Kemp when he was on roids?
That was 2000. It was because Trump
Yeah, it's not.
wasn't on an MVP run in
Yeah,
2016. It was like
nah, it's yeah,
2008 or something.
yeah. You're right. You're right.
All right, so scores 2-1. AJ's still in the lead. All right, for this one, your home run leader was Miguel Cabrera. Your RBI leader was also Miguel Cabrera. Your wins leader was Gio Gonzalez, and your ERA leader was Clayton Kershaw. What year was this? Dickie, go first.
13.
Okay, 13. Say 2012.
AJ with a point. It's 2012.
Damn.
Is that the year that he went for the Triple Crown?
Yep, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, there you go.
I couldn't remember if that was 12 or 13.
Okay.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but AJ is technically already the winner.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do this last just for shits and gigs.
Yeah, because this last point's worth 3 points.
Yeah, this
Three
last
point.
one is
Yeah, we'll do 3-pointer.
No, I'm just kidding.
no. Here we go. So your home run leader for this year was Adrian Beltre. Your RBI leader this year was Miguel Tejada. Your wins leader was Kurt Schilling, and your ERA leader was Jake Peavy.
I got my year.
Is it me?
Is it you first, Dickie, or is it AJ?
I
I
went
think it's.
first. Was it? I think I went first and
Yeah,
last one.
I'll go 98.
98.
I feel like I'm so far off. Jared.
That was 90. Yeah, I
Wait,
don't
what was
think
the
we're doing that.
players?
If you guys
It
remember
was
when I said
2000 and
earlier,
up, right?
yeah, and none of
Yeah,
these was
okay.
past year 2000.
Oh, 02.
I was like 98.
Oh, 02.
Oh, what? I'll do
Dude, I
01.
don't really listen when Jared talks sometimes. Honestly, yeah, so I missed that rule.
Your eyes glaze over when I talk to you.
Yeah, let me put this pen down.
All right, so did you change to 2002?
Yeah.
All right, what's your guess, AJ?
I'll do 01, 2001.
All right, so Dickie will take that one. That was 2004.
Oh, damn.
Still
That was
lost
one of
by
the lower
one.
ones.
Hey AJ, that's still a 3-2 win. That's still a dub.
Okay, yeah, take them. We eat those.
Bro,
We're gonna
you're like,
jump this.
oh, I'm probably not even gonna do that good. You were kind of spot on with some of those years. You got 2012
Yeah,
on the nose. You were 1 year off with the Barry Bonds one. Like you did pretty good.
you didn't put any
Yeah.
in the 1990s, so that's good.
All
Well, this
right,
will
let's do it.
perfectly segue into my. We'll go from game to this is just more of an activity, and I want you to. I want to. We're gonna build the perfect catcher.
All
We're gonna
right, bet.
build out of any MLB catcher.
Let's do it.
So
That's
when it
great.
comes to pop time,
All right.
who's your
The guy I picked for pop time.
yeah?
I can go with any guy. Should we do like modern or
You can go any guy, but then once you use them, you can't use them for the next thing.
okay?
Like
Makes sense.
it's like one and done. Yeah.
So pop time. So let's just valid off arm strength. Shoot, I think back then with me watching my little highlight videos in class, Pudge Rodriguez, he was always
Fudge.
had a fucking bomb on him. It's a cannon. Yes,
AJ,
I'll go for him
I
for pop time.
sure, I thought for sure you were going Yachty, and I was like, dude, let's not
Oh
forget Pudge Rodriguez though, bro. So I knew
yeah.
you were there.
Okay,
All right,
yeah,
second one
okay.
we
Yachty's
got
still one. He's in my head.
framing.
Framing? That one's
Who's the
kind of
go to
tough.
framing?
Shoot, I really like the way here. I've got some of those in my notes.
Hey, AJ, I'm also here for help. If you ever need me to spit out names for you to help out, this is your list, but I'm always willing to give you names to shuffle through if you need them.
Okay, yeah, so makes sense. So framing, I got down for Patrick Beverly, a little modern
Okay.
guy. Patrick Beverly, I like the way he moved. Even not trying to be biased because I know I'm a Giants fan, but like
Oh
I
yeah,
like the way he received the ball. It's pretty easy.
I also like I like JT Realmuto for the Phillies.
Oh, I
Mm.
was thinking about him too. I
He's
was thinking about him
nasty.
too.
A modern guy, but like guy right now you could watch. I love JT.
Yeah, yeah. JT was a
Third
good
one we
pick.
got leadership. Who's a good leader?
Leadership. I think this is where Yadi's going to come in for me. Yadi's
I
going to
like
be
that.
right there. Yeah, because he
I
was
like that.
managing the Puerto Rico team, so I think he can get leadership right there.
Mm.
Yeah, he can get it going.
In
All
my opinion,
right.
like sorry, Dickie, just to interrupt. I know I can't stop yapping.
Oh no, you're good.
I think that also would have been a perfect opportunity, bro, to say Buster. You want to talk about a guy who like led an
Oh,
organization,
leadership.
but Yachty
He's up
was
again like GM of the Giants, or what's he? What's his position?
what was that?
Who?
What's
For?
Posey? He's up in like high management with the Giants now.
Oh,
So
yep. He's in the first. Yeah, his front office. He's in the front office. Yeah, those are good leadership for sure too. Yeah, makes sense.
let's go with blocking.
Blocking. So do you guys know Kirk, the Blue Jays catcher?
Alejandro.
Like Alondra Kirk. He's just so compact. Like his blocking, like all he really has to move is just his hands down to block the hole between his cup and his fucking ground. So like Kirk's kind of nasty with blocking. Shane Murphy for the Braves. He's up there for blocking for me. That one knee style is pretty nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Those are my
All
blocking
right.
guys right there for sure.
We got hitting for average. So just your good contact hitter.
This is a good contact hitter. I don't know. I want to say Buster Posey with this one, but like he had some bombs on him. Buster Posey was a batting champ, NL batting champ. He had 5 silver sluggers, but I don't know if he.
Yeah. So you got
Uh,
the two hitting ones are hitting for average and hitting for power. So I don't know if that affects your answer on what the two are there.
who power hitting catcher. So I think I'm gonna go Buster Posey for average,
I
Okay.
like I like
and
that a
then a
lot.
power hitting catcher, maybe. I don't know. Salvador had a good swing back then. Salvador was pinning balls over the fence back then.
If we're talking just strictly power, bro, Gary Sanchez. I mean,
Oh, Gary Sanchez, the Kraken. Yeah, he a good one.
ain't about average. We're talking about straight nukes. I mean, Sanchez.
Power. Okay, yeah. For straight nukes, I'll go Gary Sanchez spot. The show. Contact, Buster Posey. I think I looked it up earlier. He was around a 308, like a 300 hitter career. So I'll
That's
go
a good one.
contact for him.
And the last one, who's the catcher with the most aura?
Aura, like, I mean, JT I could say JT or Muto with that one. Like, because when he steps in the box and like where JT, even in the playoff games, like this boy is going to do damage. Like, this boy, he gonna do something to that ball. And he could throw someone out for sure.
Like as a dog, I love the video and the pitcher's running in from the bullpen, and he's just like, God,
I know he's just shaking his head.
shaking his head.
Yeah.
All right, so for your build the perfect catcher, we got Pop Time Pudge Rodriguez, framing Patrick. Is it Patrick Beverly? Patrick Bailey?
Yep. Oh,
Beverly?
Bailey. I think it's Bailey. Yeah, I'm saying it wrong.
Okay, I didn't know if
I
those were
think it's
two
Bailey.
guys. Patrick, yeah,
I think
okay,
it's
Patrick
Bailey.
Bailey. The one on the Giants?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Leadership, Yadi Molina, blocking Alejandro Kirk, hitting for average, Buster Posey, hitting for power, Gary Sanchez, and Aura JT Romuto.
Okay, that's not too bad. I mean,
That's the list.
Not bad
that's
at
like a
all.
99 overall character for me, and that would be the show probably. That's good.
Yeah. That's a franchise catcher.
Honestly, for Aura, I don't know why, but like I always feel like everyone's favorite catcher, even like older guys, they always say Johnny Bench. Obviously, none of us watched Johnny Bench play, but
Yeah, we didn't watch.
everyone's favorite catcher, their favorite catcher is Johnny Bench. Like they always talk about him. So I don't know, maybe
Like
just
Mike Piazza.
Mike
Mike,
Piazza, yeah, Yogi Berra, and all those guys.
oh, power hitting catcher Mike Piazza would have been perfect.
Oh,
Oh,
true.
I let you trade. That's on me. I'll put a hand up there. That's on me.
Mike Piazza. I forgot about him. He went over my head too. I forgot what pitcher it was where he broke his bat and the pitcher threw his barrel at him. I forgot what it was, but that
Roger,
video stands out to me.
wasn't it Roger Clemens? Roger Clemens like caught the
Oh,
bat.
it was Roger Clemens, and he was swearing like, "Oh, I didn't even see him. It was just I just looked up and threw it." No, yes, you threw it at his ass. But yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, Roger Clemens did that, and he went to University of Texas. Coincidence? I don't think not. Horns down. Always got to sneak in a horns down whenever I can.
Yeah.
So, I mean, speaking of Texas, I'll just bring this up too because we kind of talked about it a little bit. Did you have a favorite state out of California that, like, say, like it was Nevada or Arizona? You knew going to that state, you're like, all right, it's time to ball. Like, this is kind of my domain because I was kind of that way with Nevada, Vegas. Whenever I had tournaments out there, I felt like I played my best baseball. Did you have a state like that kind of?
Shoot, maybe say Yuma,
You?
out there in Nevada. It's probably because we had a lot of tournaments in Yuma, and then probably, but yeah, most of our big tournaments. I think it was a Cecil Fielder. I forgot. It's one of his tournament. It was his tournament out there. Yeah, we always went
That,
to, and there's probably
that's Prince
like
Fielder's dad, right?
Uh-huh.
yep. Cecil Fielders. Yeah, he had a tournament, and we went out there Yuma probably every year. And it was probably like 12 teams, 14 teams in that. That was pretty sick.
How dog shit hot does it get out there?
Dude, it was, I mean, the times we went out there, I remember it was 106 and I was just back there with the fucking gear on. It was gnarly. Yeah, it was
Ugh.
just gnarly.
I remember back when I used to catch, way back then. It was we would go play in Vegas, and bro, it would be so bad sometimes where I felt like I could grab my catcher's gear and just wring it out because of like,
For sure.
That
It'll be
was. Did
all
you
on
ever
the
have
neck
that?
sweat right there.
oh yeah,
AJ, when we played summer ball out in Kansas that summer, did you ever have that? Like where mid inning you would kind of like wring out the jersey a little bit with the sweat from how humid it got?
Dude, the Kansas ball was insane. Yeah, I never got to that, me wringing out my sweats, but like, it was always when I took off the gear, I had the little chest mark and I had the little pads on my back of sweat.
Because I
Yeah.
remember we went out there. We were out there in the same summer, and it was, dude.
hmm
So that weather out there sometimes was brutal. It just snuck up on you. It would be like sunny and
Yeah.
chilling, and then all of a sudden it was raining, and then the rain goes away, and it's somehow 60 degrees, but it
It was
feels like it's
humid. Yeah,
90, and you're
exactly.
sweating.
So it's funny to bring up the Kansas thing. Like I didn't know anyone out there, and then when I seen you and who- you and
Farmer.
Farmer, I was like, no way! Like
Yeah.
hometown people, like hola, like what's up? Like
All the way out in random ass Kansas.
exactly, like who would have knew? It's cool. That was fun.
wish my elbow wasn't a bum so I could have done that with you guys, but you know, I was over here working down. Yeah. Hey,
Speaking
so
of traveling and playing, can you give a few stories and memories from your time on the Philippines national team?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get to travel anywhere. We stayed in Cali mostly, but like my probably one of my best memories on a team we played the Cajon Oaks in the CCL. Like they thought they were going to walk all over us, but like we came out there, we balled, we beat them. I forgot the score. It was nothing crazy, but like their whole pitching staff was like ASU. So like the CCL, they're always just stacked with D1 guys, but like the
Yeah.
Cal Oaks thought we're going to walk us. I think we played the Saints. I forgot the Cisco
Royal
Saints,
Seiko?
I think. Yeah, Seiko, yeah. We played the Saints one time and they beat us. But other than that, the Cal Oaks and then now the Philippine national team, they're in the CCL like as one of the official teams. So that's good for those guys now. So they're going to get some good PT in that league
That's
for sure.
sick.
I know. I wish it was like that for us when we're there.
Yeah.
Insane.
But you were kind of like part of the guys that paved that path for him.
Yep, yep. And I don't mind that at all. That's okay with
Yeah.
those guys. Yeah,
That's
we
dope.
were the first team and the guinea pigs mostly out here.
Yeah. Fill it up.
But what's cool with our team, we're mostly like now we're kind of like qualified as seniors. So like the WBC's coming up. They have another tournament out there, the East Asian Cups for the Philippines. So they're going to hold like another tryout for the senior guys out here. So hopefully make that and go to the theater, be on the WBC squad. That'd be
That'd be
insane.
sick, dude. Watch on
Yeah,
TV.
that'd be sick. But I don't think it'll be a couple years till those Philippines can get past like Chinese Taipei and like those dominant like Japan. That'll be
Yeah.
that'll be a couple years. But that would be so cool, man. Walk around
Hey,
with a medal on my neck.
hey, yeah. When they do, bro, you'll see me with a jersey. I'll be like, "Let's go, boys!"
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. RTP part. What is it? Rush Mount podcast? There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, I mean, by now people have already picked up what MLB team you kind of root for, that being the Giants, and I kind
Yeah.
of want to I want to talk about MLB players that we love to hate. Because me and Dickie, being Dodger fans, it was always demoralizing watching one of our favorite pitchers growing up wear the orange and black, that being Tim Lincecum. Like, me and Dickie idolized that man. And the
The
I
fact
love
freak.
Tim Lincecum. I
Bro, the
love
fact
Yeah.
that
Tim
he would have
Lincecum.
to carve up our favorite team like every 2.5 weeks, it felt like, was demoralizing. Was there a guy like that watching growing up where you're like, dude, I hate this guy, but his game is so raw?
Okay, yeah. As a Giants fan, probably was going back then, say, prime Kershaw. Like he was nasty. Like he was always like he was on the mound back then, like, oh, that's a dub for those guys. It's a dub. But ever
And
since the playoffs though, like the playoff Kersh, I don't know, like he never got around to fixing that for himself.
That's why you never want to face him in the regular season, but you're like, I really hope he's starting in the playoffs.
Yeah, playoff Kersh never got around to
Can't wait to
fixing
get
himself,
7 in the
sadly.
5th.
Yeah.
bro, that's the thing. Like, Kershaw was nails, bro, but I feel like Timmy Lincecum in the playoffs was a different animal, bro. He
What was
was
him and Bumgarner and was that Barry Zito? No.
very
Who-
Zito
who- Tim
thousands.
Hudson?
Tim
What
Hudson
was
for
the Giants? It was like, what was that rotation on those 3 World Series teams? It was like Bumgarner, Lincecum,
Sergio Romo was the closer for 2010.
Matt,
Remember that one?
Matt Cain.
Matt Cain.
Matt Cain, yep, he was a starter. Then he was a big one for the 2012 one. But Bumgarner
Yeah.
locked it down for 2014. He came out. He made like 4 appearances in that 7 games, which is insane.
And game 7 closing it out. That was insane.
Yeah, that was.
Hey, can I ask you something kind of off the rails, because this is a I love throwing this trivia question out there, especially not to Giants fans, because no one really knows who this dude is. But do you know who Travis Ishikawa is?
Hell yeah, bro. I
Yes.
know. He fucking won the pennant for us. So
Okay, that's
so what's
that. Yeah.
yeah, so what's insane about that year, Travis Ishikawa won the pennant with that walk-off home run, and then that same year I go to Disneyland and I see him at Disneyland and end up taking a picture with him that same year. So it was so funny. So that was funny that you brought that up. So that's kind of insane.
Do you have that photo like still in your phone somewhere?
Bro, yeah, it's literally in my phone somewhere.
Bro,
It's kind
you
of
got
sick.
it, bro. That would be dope. Because my trivia question I always say is like, who won the pennant for the Giants in like the 16, whatever year it was,
Mhm.
and or 14, whatever year it was. I remember watching that game, being like, "Yo, who is
It
that guy?"
was
And it was
insane.
like
Yeah.
Travis Ishikawa, bro.
Yo, hey, hold on. I just typed up Travis Ishikawa. Can I give a little small world right here? It says Ishikawa began playing his career for the Rookie League Arizona League Giants in 2002. Batted 279, blah blah blah. Before being called up to the Class A short season Salem Kaiser Volcanoes of the Northwest League.
Yeah, so what's funny about that, yeah, before they became independent, so
Uh huh.
COVID, how COVID hit and they snipped a bunch of minor league teams and all those guys.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
these guys were one of the teams that got snipped in the COVID era.
Oh,
So yeah, the commissioner for the Volcanoes, he's like, man, I like baseball. We still got a stadium, like independent league, bam.
yeah.
So it's crazy that last year they actually won a lawsuit from MLB. Bro, They won millions from the MLB from them getting snipped.
Get a brand. You guys are getting a dome, dude.
Dude, I hope like this is the time. Like this is the year. I'll go back if they start paying us now. Like for sure. Like I'll go back.
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean, they should if they won millions.
Yeah, dude,
the
that's
hat
what I'm
you're
saying.
wearing right now is raw as shit, by the way, the Volcanoes hat.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, there's actually this is the third. We got three of them. So we got like a gray one and we got like another one. It's all new era, so that's kind of cool. Still got the little minor league patch in it, so that's cool.
Woo!
Oh,
Okay.
that's tough.
I know this haven't got crossed with that, so that's cool.
One thing I've always noticed about you, regardless if you were playing or even just walking around, just doing your normal thing, you always had the sickest hats. I'm like, bro, AJ always has,
Oh,
bro, you
I
always got
love
fly.
tats.
I kind of want to do something with you if you don't mind. I want you to rank, and this can be,
Mhm.
it's not MLB teams, like it can be organizations that even aren't known for baseball, like just the hats you vibe with. I want your top 5.
Top five hats. Man, it'll be easier to show you, but I don't got them with me. But I got this sick ass like Giants colorway hats, like a red and white one.
Uh-huh.
Giants is always the logos. I like the upside down logos too. Those kind of
Mhm.
cool. And those
Hell,
hats. I mean, I got this one, the Giants, the Tokyo Giants. Those guys, that hat's fire.
Oh
That hat's pretty
yeah.
fire. Yeah.
aren't,
And then
and too, like, aren't the Tokyo Giants like one of the best teams too? Like they're,
yeah, yeah.
and
They're
they're,
badass out there. My dad got me the actual jersey from there too, so that was pretty cool.
that's heat. What? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's nasty.
That's sick.
All
So
right,
you're
so
a Tokyo Giants fan. You're a San Francisco Giants fan. Are you also a New York Giants fan, or you got a different football team?
Oh,
Because if
dude,
you
I
are,
thought
boy, do I have a guy for you.
no, I
Jared's
don't think.
also a Giants fan.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say I'm a Niners fan, 49ers
Okay.
fan. Yeah, when it
AJ,
comes to football.
being a New York Giants fan and not being a San Francisco Giants fan has brought me so much pain in my life. I could have been winning World Series with you guys, but now I just got to watch my Giants just be an absolute crumble of a franchise.
Yeah. Jared and his
Hey,
girlfriend are both Giants fans, but they're not fans of the same team in any sport. If that makes
huh,
sense. She
Yeah,
likes the
my
Giants in
my
baseball.
girlfriend's a San Francisco Giants fan, so that's shitty too.
Yeah. And then Jared likes the football Giants.
yeah, and then that's funny with the baseball terms though. How's that with the games,
I was gonna
the
take her
Dodger
to
games and stuff?
I was gonna take her to a Dodger game where the Giants came to Dodger Stadium, and she goes, "I don't want to get beat up." I was like, "I would be in Dodgers gear."
Yeah.
I would be in Dodger gear. I wouldn't let them do anything to you. Like, yeah, throw peanuts and stuff at me. I said they probably would, but like they're not gonna throw punches at you. But I told her the
Bro,
same thing. I was like, I want to go to San Fran in Dodger gear. I want to get heckled. I want that because at the end of the day, like, bro, our rivalry, the Giants Dodgers, that shit is like as old as time, bro. It's one of the
yeah,
most like
we're just
iconic.
keeping it alive. That's it. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
Is keeping the tradition alive.
Bro, exactly. And it's like it's almost like a respect thing to where it's like we know how
Yeah.
good San Fran is, especially against us. So it's kind of like, bro, give me your best shot, boys. Lay it on me. Because all you guys have to say is 2010, 2012, and 2014. I'll just be like, shut up.
Yeah.
Well, now you guys this year, bro, if you guys don't repeat, shoot, I don't know, man. You
Bro,
guys are insane.
the thing is, though, you guys already had your accomplishments. We're still trying to get our accomplishments. Like, we can sign however many players we want. If we don't win, oh, y'all are going to rub it in our face.
That's true at the same time, yeah.
At least you guys have your World Series, bro. Those ain't going nowhere.
That's why I got lucky. My girl's a bigger Dodger fan than I am.
Oh, yeah.
No arguments over here.
Dodgers.
And she don't watch football, so. She started playing fantasy football for the first time this year, and she got hooked. Jared don't like it because she had Saquon on her team, and it led her to a championship, so now she's, like, rooting for the Eagles. And Jared don't fuck with the Eagles.
And they in the Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah.
They in it.
Don't even remind me, bro. Literally, my favorite player, Saquon Barkley. I'm looking at his jersey in my closet right now, and I can't even bring it out a little bit. I can't even touch it to burn it. It's like it just has to stay in there because even touching it, it just
Yeah, what's
does.
up with why was that trade happen? Did he want that trade happen?
All right, bro. Let me break it down to you like this.
Yeah, I
Anyone
didn't really know what happened.
football get out. But so what happened was we didn't have an offensive line, and Saquon Barkley wanted the most. He wanted the highest paid. He wanted to be the highest paid running back in football. The New York Giants saying, "Hey, we don't mind giving you that money. Just realize if we give you that money, we're not going to be able to pay any of the O line that's supposed to block for you. So you're just going to keep getting injured and suck. So we're going to offer you a contract that makes sense based on the team we have right now." and he didn't like it. He declined it, so we franchise tagged him, and everyone made it seem like the Giants didn't want to give him the money, which basically we didn't, but we didn't want to give it to him for a good reason. Then he plays that next season with the franchise tag, doesn't do good with us. We ship him out, or don't really ship him out. We let him walk to wherever he wants to walk, and he chooses Philadelphia, who has the best O-line in the league, who has the money to spend, and wants to shove it up our ass. So, dude, I'm sorry, bro. This is being a New York Giants fan is like getting punched in the face in the morning every day. You just sort of get used to it by now.
AJ,
Oh
this would be the
man.
equivalent of like when Buster Posey finished his first like rookie contract with the Giants, being like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Dodgers."
Oh, dude, yeah, yeah.
And
That'd
not
That's
be
what
the
even
that would be
thing.
like.
Dodgers.
And
It
he
was
made
even
that.
Dodgers
Uh,
because you were willing to pay him the money. That's the reason he didn't go
Or
there.
vice versa. Kershaw sees the Giants winning all these championships and is like, "All right, I'm going." Like
that's
that's what Saquon going to the Eagles was.
damn. That's kind of gnarly. And he would go. He makes that sick ass play. What was it, his first game?
The
Yeah, we
reverse jump.
get to talk about it.
Yeah. That.
Back to baseball.
Yeah.
AJ, I mean, you're still balling. You still love the game. What keeps you motivated to play? Is there a certain person that's pushing you and motivating you? Is there a certain goal that you set for yourself? What motivates you to play?
Shoot. I don't know. I think it's just that the grind, bro. The grind is. I see all my homies affiliate ball, and it's like, what's stopping me from getting my affiliate contract? You know, that's crazy. So my road's a little bit different from like high school, like college. I didn't get drafted out of college, so I just hit the indie ball road. It's just aspect. I mean, that grind, indie ball grind's insane,
Yeah,
and it just pulls me in. I mean, with me, I found a new training facility this off season, so that's, I mean, I wake
that
up and
place
it's
looks
like,
sick.
yeah, dude. I wake up, it's like, oh shit, yeah, I get trained. I get to go train today. It's not like, oh shit, I got trained. I get to go train this sick ass spot with these other affiliate guys. Like, this is like, it's just showing now. If I produce, it's like, makes me keep wanting to playing more. It's like, I can do it. Maybe the aspect maybe saying I still got it in me, you know?
I what
Self
me
motivation.
yeah, me and Dickie really appreciate guys that just you can tell just love the game and would play it for free even if it didn't meant they got anything out of that. And
Hmm.
I feel like that's kind of how me and Dickie view because bro, we do this podcast for nothing. We just do it because we like talking to guys that genuinely love baseball and it gives us an excuse just to even be around the game. So that's why we just
Yeah.
you brother like we grind it like that's play the game play it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's, I don't mind getting paid. Like this ball, like I'm not getting paid for this ball as much. They give me housing, they give me like if I really need to like money, they give me a job like umpiring. But other than that, it's really doing it on my own pretty much. Unless I
Yeah,
get to the bigger leagues like the Pioneer League, where they get Frontier League, USPPL, they're getting paid just a little bit, but like it's nothing crazy for them to like actually live off that. Like still have to come out of pocket with the India League stuff. That's like it. It's a grind, man. It's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jared, do you have anything? Because I can just keep going. I got stuff on deck.
Run it, brother. Yeah, you're good. I've kind of hit everything I wanted to talk about. So
I
if
got
you
one more question and I got one more game. So I'm going to start with the question. We'll go to the game and then we'll do the closing. Whatever we got. Uh, high school season starting.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice to these kids that are starting their high school seasons and don't know that they're gonna miss it when it's gone? Like, what's the advice that you give to some of these high school kids?
Man, when I was in high school, I felt like it was going to be forever till I got out of high school. But like now looking back at it, high school flew by so fast. But like those memories, like I said, like 90% of my friendships are from baseball. So all I can say is, I mean, just play in the present time. Don't look in the future. Don't look in the past or what you've done. Just play in the present time. Be where your feet are. Look down, be where your feet are, and that's the time you're at. You know, that's pretty much
It's a
what
good
I
one.
got. It's got to be in
Appreciate
present
it while
time
you're
with the
there.
ball. Yep. Appreciate it there. Even if you're doing shitty, like it's baseball is literally like we say is more mental than physical. What's it? 90% mentality than 10%
Yeah.
physical. Baseball, yeah. Pretty
So what I
much
like to
what it
tell some of these high school kids, dude, is like once you get to if you do end up going and playing college, like it's business. You know, like everything's a
is.
business past high school. Like high school's the last time that you can have
Yeah.
not have fun playing baseball, but the last time it's like basically stress free.
Yeah,
there's no
because
responsibility behind it. Your job's not on the line. I mean, like your starting spot might be on the line, but not like a scholarship or like anything like that or getting cut. So
yeah, when you're on the high school team, and I mean, you got probably two, three kids, maybe five max that are seeking to go to college, and the other ones are just there just to play. It's
I think
crazy.
too, a lot of people like to base their career or overall success on high school. Bro, you
hmm
can have some of the worst high school seasons, like statistically, that doesn't like predict your future in like college or how long you can play the game. Because there have been guys where you could basically just view their high school career and be like, oh, that dude's going nowhere, and now they're playing minor league ball or they got
Yeah,
drafted
bro.
or something like that. So I just
yeah,
think it's really like
Exactly.
more about having fun at this point. It's about
yeah,
just
your
having.
life's not over if you're not
Yeah,
balling out at 16. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's all about that grind too. Like those are the guys that say, I forgot, what was it? Lorenzo Kane, long time ago, he played for the Brewers, the center fielder. He got
yeah.
cut like his senior year from his high school baseball team, and
Oh, for real.
he was a big leaguer, bro. It's
Mm,
crazy.
that's crazy.
Imagine being that high school coach, just like in a bar, and you look up and it's like Lorenzo Kane. And it's like his like hitting like a walk off or something like that. And he's just like, oh
Exactly.
fuck.
Yeah, and all you can say is like, "Oh, I didn't give that boy a chance. I cut him." Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
He's like somehow trying to spin it like he made him who he was. He's like, yeah, if I
hmm
wouldn't have cut him.
If I didn't break
Right.
that guy's heart, he wouldn't be playing in the World Series right now.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro. Like if he would have got nothing behind his backswing, nothing.
That's funny.
All right. It's time. Final Jeopardy. We got Jared
Jeopardy.
versus AJ. Let me get the theme song pulled up here.
Hey,
Oh
I ain't taking
man.
Before I
it
don't
easy
make a
on you guys.
mistake.
Hey, coming for blood. Coming for blood.
And
All
there
right.
will be
Got
a
to put my thinking
five
cap on.
second ad for sure on this. Where's the Yep, there's the ad. All right, so how's it gonna go? I'm gonna ask the question, and then you guys have 30 seconds. Unless you guys both say like you have the answer, whatever, then we'll cut it.
All
And
right.
after that, you answer your question. It'll go vice versa. Like whoever answers it first on one question will answer it second on the next question, and it'll rotate. We got 10 questions, right? So the
All right.
first one we got, it's a two-parter. The two most recent teams in the MLB.
Huh?
So who are the two newest teams?
Oh.
Ah, shit.
Ah, I got a no-brainer on this one for me.
Okay,
These
wait.
two teams came in at 1998 was their first season.
1990. Okay, I got one in mind, maybe. I got two in mind.
I
I
feel like
got
this
mine
is a
too.
question, but I think I got mine too.
All right, who wants to answer first on this one?
I can go first. I don't care.
Yeah,
All right, so we're
go ahead.
I'll go the Nationals and I'll go the Tampa Bay Rays.
Damn. I had the Nationals and I wanted to say the Athletics, but I don't think it was the Athletics. But it was definitely
okay. Hold on,
Nationals.
I'm gonna rechange this. Okay, because the Nationals were the Expos. So
Yeah.
I'm talking about who were the two newest expansion teams.
Okay.
Because the Nationals would be one of the newer ones, but because they were the Expos previously, they were still an existing team.
So like an
So who were the
expansion.
two newest startup teams? So I'll
That
give you
makes
another 30. I'll give you another 30.
All right.
Oh man.
Yeah,
This one's getting my brain going.
this is question 1, D?
Yeah, this is question one. Alright, I got my teams. Whatever.
All right,
Players and like which ones can I remember highlights of? Okay,
Jared.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll go the Brewers and the Tampa Bay Rays.
Okay. I got the Orioles and then got Pittsburgh.
It is the Diamondbacks and the Tampa Bay Rays.
The
Diamondbacks. Yeah, I didn't know that one.
So Jared
I was
has
just
one
guessing.
there. He's got Rays. So that was a two-part question.
Did
Number
you say
two.
Pirates, AJ?
Yeah, I was just guessing, throwing the second one out there.
Number two, we got who won the 2023 AL MVP?
What is this? Child's play?
Go ahead. I got my answer with this one.
I got my answer too. My
Who?
first.
No, it's AJ.
Okay.
Man, watch me get this wrong. Was it Judge?
I'm saying Aaron Judge too.
It was Otani.
What?
Otani won it
Ohtani? What?
unanimously his last year with the Angels.
The
Oh, so
MVP.
oh,
What?
Yeah, it was
Wow.
Otani.
We
dude.
both got that one. We said that. We said Judge confidently
Yeah,
too.
you
It's
guys accepted with
crazy.
5 seconds.
I thought for sure it was Judge.
All
Me
right.
too.
Speaking of unanimous, who is the only unanimous Hall of Fame candidate?
Got mine too.
Okay. Jared?
That's Mr. Mariano Rivera.
AJ?
I just want to say Ichiro Suzuki. Because did he have one? He just got put in.
One person didn't vote him unanimous, so he wasn't unanimous. It was Mariano Rivera.
Oh, okay.
Every single person in the Hall of Fame voting voted Mariano Rivera to get in.
Dude, you know what's crazy is that Ichiro and Derek Jeter both had one person not vote them to make them unanimous. That's so
I
crazy.
wonder if it was the same person.
Could you imagine?
Like, there's one person on the ballot that just votes like the most random people every year.
Whoa.
Just for the hell of it. Just to throw
All
the
right.
stuff off.
So we got 2-0, Jared.
Damn.
What catcher has thrown out the most runners of all time?
I got mine.
I don't. Take a little time. I'm trying to think like years played. I think years played is going to.
Yeah, I think mine. I got.
Whoa! Pull that camera back up, AJ. Whoa!
I was in my notes.
Whoa! That safari pull was quick.
Nah, no safari pulls in my notes.
All right.
But I
Who's
still
first
got
on
my
this one?
answer.
Let's run it.
Who is it? Me first? Or?
Yeah, you're first.
I got Yadier Molina.
Jared?
I'll go Johnny Bench. More guys were stealing back then.
It's Johnny Bench.
Come
Oh,
on,
man.
brother. Come on, brother.
Johnny Bench.
Shoot.
All right.
I'm getting smoked.
This is wait for the whole question. What catcher post 2000 has won 3 rings, won an MVP, and made 7 All-Star games while playing for one team?
Easy.
Oh, dude. That's easy. Yeah, I got my answer.
I got my
all right. This was Jared first.
Buster Posey.
Yep. Posey.
Yeah, it's Posey.
Yep. Posey.
Dude, I automatically, when you said a catcher with 3 rings, it was Buster Posey.
Yeah, exactly. They get past that one.
All right, my bad. Yep, all right. Well, the easy questions got to make, it makes the harder ones harder,
No, it's not even that it was an easy question. It's more of like I have a simpleton brain, so I didn't even know other catchers. I was like,
Yeah, same.
This player in the 2013 playoffs hit a game-tying grand slam in the 8th inning of Game 2.
What year is it?
2013.
2013. I got an answer. I don't know if I might
Of
be
the
wrong.
game 2 of the ALCS.
Okay. Yeah, I got an answer. Pretty valid.
Jared?
Yeah, I think I might.
2013 ALCS Game 2.
Game-tying grand slam in the 8th inning with 2 outs.
I'll go Shane Victorino.
Ooh, yep. That same answer as me. Shane
In the
Victorino.
ALCS?
That's what I got.
Oh, he was on the
Yeah.
Red Sox back then. Yeah, no, it
Yeah,
was
Red
David
Sox.
Ortiz. You guys remember the one against the Tigers where the
Oh, the guy who flipped fucking Torrey Hunter flipped in the bullpen? Is that the one?
Yep.
Dude.
Did Shane Victorino hit a grand slam in the ALCS?
Yeah,
he might have.
Yeah, I think I had that too. Like he pulled one, no?
Yeah, and then
Pulled
he
it
was
down
like
over the big
on
monster.
the base and he was like banging on his chest.
He had the old school 2 flap helmet still. Yeah, I think
Well, it wasn't in the 8th inning of Game 2, so.
no, no, yeah. I think that if we're thinking about it, I think Shane Victorino had 2 Grand Slams that game or something like that. I'm not sure.
It was
Maybe
something crazy.
tripping. Yeah.
All right.
At least it was a Red
player,
Sox player. Got it wrong now.
yeah. This player is an 8-time All-Star, 3-time Cy Young Award winner, and 2-time World Series champion, with those World Series being on different teams. So we got 8-time All-Star, 3-time Cy Young Award, and 2-time World Series champion.
Shoot.
Okay.
And he's currently playing. He's an active player.
I think I got mine.
Active though?
He's an active
still?
player.
All right. How much time I got left?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Probably should get that going. Here, we'll put it at like 15.
All right,
Yeah, you got
15.
15 seconds.
Active players, so.
It's one of 2, in my opinion. No, it's only one. It's one.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't got one.
This one's AJ first.
All right, say I'm gonna throw a name out there. 8-time All-Star, 3-time Cy Young winner. I don't got one. I drew a blank to this question.
I'm gonna go with Max Scherzer.
It's Max Scherzer.
2 colored freak.
Who was your other? Was it Verlander? Was your other guess?
Verlander.
Yeah.
But Verlander doesn't have 2 World Series.
Yeah, I was thinking about Verlander because it's with the Natty. Who was he with? Astros.
Did he win
and
both? Did he win both
Detroit?
with the Astros?
Was he on both teams?
Oh no, you're right because it was 2 different teams. He won both with the Astros. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah, I didn't know that one. I was out of that question. Long shot.
All right, this one will be Jared answering first. We got the best catcher I am the best catcher in my family, even though more than one of my siblings also played in the league.
What? Oh, okay, I know.
One of his siblings played in the league? One other sibling?
More than one.
More than one, but he's the best catcher. But I think my answer is
So there's
wrong.
at least 3 of them.
Yeah.
I think I know it. If I don't, then I'm screwed.
Who do we got?
I think it's Yachty.
There's 2. There's only 2 of them, right?
That's what I got. I don't know.
The only person I didn't say Yachty because of that, but the only person I could think of the other brothers is the Contreras brothers. But I mean, I'll just lock it in for the Contreras brothers, to be honest.
Yeah. So we got Yachty, we got Benji, and we got Jose.
Oh, Jose. Okay. I knew Benji Molina. I forgot about the other one.
Didn't he leave the crackers on home plate for him or something?
Yeah.
That's
That was
funny.
comedy. That was a good one.
All right, number 9. I was the number 1 overall pick in last year's draft.
I got this one.
It's gonna be tricky, huh? Because they ain't debuted yet.
It was that kid from Oregon State.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name?
Got to see this kid play, bro. It was insane. And I was in
he's-
Oregon.
Bro, I heard he's from
It was-
Australia. I just can't remember his name.
Hey, so if you don't know this one, Jared, and AJ does, you're gonna have to answer it first, so you don't just steal the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fair. I'm not against that. That's fair.
All right, what do we got?
The guy answer it, me? Or he's
Oh,
out there.
if I got this, bro, is it Travis Bazana or something like that?
Yeah.
AJ?
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's Travis Blondin.
Yeah, it's Travis Bazana.
Yeah.
How did you just I don't know who it is. I don't know. Oh, it's Travis Bazana.
Bro, I'm literally guys that got drafted last year. I'm like,
That's
okay,
fair.
who's drafted?
That's
Who's
fair.
drafted? Australia. Your
That's
last-
fair.
I
All
got
right,
to
this
watch
leads
him
us to
play.
our
It was
last
insane.
question. This MLB team is the only team to never appear in a World Series.
Easy.
There's only one.
Really?
There's been a couple teams that have appeared and lost, but there's only one team that's never been.
I think I got mine.
Whoa,
and
whoa,
I think
whoa,
got
whoa,
it.
whoa.
Hey, 10%, 10%, 10%. I think I got
No
mine
worries, last
clicking.
one.
You're gonna have to make AJ go first now.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, AJ.
I'm gonna say the Brewers.
No, I was gonna say Brewers.
Yeah, the Brewers.
It's the Seattle Mariners.
Really,
Oh,
the Brewers
what?
go to the Series? Do you even
The
know?
Brewers have gone twice and lost both.
Ah,
Padres have gone
Damn.
twice, lost both. Rockies have gone once and lost, and then I forget what the other team is. There's 5 total teams that have never won one, but the Mariners are the only ones that have never been there.
Have the A's won over us? Yeah, the A's won over us.
The
You're
A's have
right.
the most.
Really? Oh shit, I'm tripping.
So the Giants and the Dodgers have 8. They're tied for 8, and the A's have 9. And I only found this out like an hour ago when I was doing the research on this.
bro, the A's be nails back in like the
Yeah,
60s,
it's
80s.
just
Yeah,
this new
back
owner.
then.
Yeah, it's just this new owner.
Yeah, this fool.
Well, not new. He's old as fuck, but it's just the way that he's
Check
operating
out
now.
this. Check out
Oh,
homie.
what's up, dude?
He's been
Yo,
listening the whole time.
Oh, what's up?
hey, we need to get him as a guest next week.
Yeah, he come on.
Mine's in the room with my girl right now. I gotta bring mine in. That's
Um,
funny.
well, we don't want to keep you here all day, AJ. Like I said, we appreciate you doing this with us in the first place. Kind of how what me and Dickie like to do, just to like break it out and kind of just send everyone off, is we want to ask you a final question, and you can take as long as you want answering this. It's up to you, but why do you love baseball? Like, what about baseball is like, well, why is that your sport? We've asked many people this. They've given us completely different answers each time, but what makes baseball like, why baseball?
Why baseball out of all the sports? So it was probably take it back. It's probably my first game I went to was at the Angel Stadium in Anaheim, right? I forgot who was hitting, but I just remember seeing a home run, just watching the guys, just all of us in the crowd just going crazy, just running the bases around. To get that picture of playing in the big leagues, like around all those people, would be insane to me. But like through baseball, to be honest, I always wanted to play. I wanted to play football. I played basketball. I played soccer all the way up until high school. My mom didn't allow me to play football. It's too accident prone. Like I'll probably just headhunting every time. Just try to go for
Yeah.
the cleanest hit ever. Like just hurt
Yeah.
myself. But like baseball was just natural to me. Like I was kind of a late bloomer on the baseball, but I stuck with it and it's always gradually just got better, to be honest. Haven't plateaued yet. I mean, thankfully, so it's cool.
So it's kind of it's like always just been like that dream. Like ever since you were a little boy, it's like that was the
Yeah,
dream. That
that
was it.
was just being in the Anaheim, that first game, the Angel Stadium, even though should have been like, would want to say like, oh, why aren't you an Angels fan? You went to your first game there. It was like, nah, still a Giants fan though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Just going to
probably
the
from
Angel
that,
game and just like seeing baseball at the
just
highest
seeing
level for the first
baseball
time.
exactly, just highest level play, just being played clean, just like wanting to be where those guys are.
Hell yeah.
Love that, brother. I mean, I can say like I just said, man. Appreciate you doing this. You didn't have to do this, but you took time out to talk with us. Me and Dickie are grateful as hell that you did that. So thank you, brother. Really appreciate it.
Hell yeah, man. When he brought this up to me and DM me, I was like, man, I seen the podcast. I listened to a couple of them before. Like, it's gonna be sick to be on this podcast with him. So that was cool.
Yeah.
I never brought it up when we were playing Sunday League because I didn't want like our coach like finding it out and stuff like that, or whatever. But now that we're
Yeah,
both not playing on that team no more, I was like, fuck
I
it, let's.
know.
That
How
was
was
fun,
it?
dude. I played against you for a lot of years and stuff like that. And we had a lot of good battles against each other. I was thankful to finally play with you
I know
and
that
get to
was fun.
experience that. That was fun to finally play on the same side and be in the same dugout. So
That
I'm glad we
was
got that.
watching you pitch, not against me, with me. That was great.
I was here. You was like in center. Was that hard? Like, just last question, real quick. Was that hard? Like watching us like struggle at like catcher and then like not be able to like be like, hey, I can lock this down. Like I'm gonna save my knees and go play the outfield.
Well, to be honest, yeah, it was kind of hard, but like at some times when it was you pitching, like I would be down to go catch. So that's what I was gonna bring up sometimes. But other than that, like those guys got on the Sunday League, yeah. You're probably the only pitcher I would have wanted to catch on Sunday for sure.
Yeah, that was fun. All right, man. We appreciate you hopping on. We'll have to do it again soon. But
Hell yeah, appreciate this. Thank you again, guys.
appreciate
Thank you for
you.
having me
And
on
good
here,
luck.
man.
Hopefully you start those calls start pouring in from the Pioneer and the Frontier and all those.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for that, man.
All right, brother. Catch you later.
Hell yeah. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Peace.